Good evening, and welcome to your Aries December 2019 reading from The Good Witch. Okay, so this is your love. Can you see? Yes. So this is your love, this is your wealth, finances, and this is your personal growth, okay? Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Aries, I feel like a lot of you have been very hesitant over the past quarter of this year to make some changes, maybe not seeing things clearly. I'm seeing like glaucoma cloudy. Like you feel like you might have been in the midst of a storm during some parts, especially in your finances. And it's just, you feel like you've been spinning, a bit overwhelmed, but you're trying not to show it. Aries in love, December 2019. I'm going to go back to that in a minute, but let's do this. Aries in love 2019. Okay. So you have the cards of creation. You have the Devil card, which is truly the card of change. And the Two of Cups, which is love, which is a love card. I see a lot of Piscean energy. Some Capricorn energy. Some mischievous energy. Somebody's operating in their 42 laws of Ma'at. I made a video about that. But they're operating in a sense of basic universal reciprocity. I did good to you, so you did good. So you should do good to me. We all know that's not how life works. You're wanting it to and you're feeling like it should, and you're trying to give just enough to get back just enough. If you're going to go all in, go all in. If you're going to give somebody something, give it to them without expecting anything in return. Those are the best gifts. I feel like some of you not getting anything in return anyway. You got the Devil card, which is basically the card of change or new beginnings. For me, it represents a person in particular, but for you, I'm seeing that you're starting to see through someone else's bullshit. I don't know how else to say that. Well, I could probably figure it out. But you're trying to elevate yourself and you're seeing through some nonsense that someone was trying to feed you. You feel like you were trapped in a web. Purgatory. You feel like you were trapped in a web or trapped in purgatory for some period of time. And this doesn't have to be like a girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife relationship. This love can be a family love as well. Like love is there. It's just one of you is trying to create it to be something that it's not. At the end of it, you'll get this well-deserved reward, but you're going to have to put in, or you may have put in some work for this. Something's come to completion. A cycle's completed. And again, you got the Lovers. So switching over to a love relationship, there is some Gemini, Pisces, Capricorn energy in here. And this person may have been sneaky about something. They may have been very sneaky. There's a very sexual aspect to this relationship that might be kind of keeping you bound. You might have been in, I don't really see a third party situation. I just see maybe there's a lack of sex or too much sex. but there's something going on with your sexual energy and something has come to a completion. And you're ready to be the giver. You're ready to be the giver and the receiver. You're ready to nurture this person. And you'll put in that work and you're going to nurture this relationship that you want to keep. And it'll turn out positively. And you'll receive that well-deserved reward, and sexual frustrations will be eased, and it'll be a very fiery energy. But it feels like right now, or maybe in the recent past, that there had to be some changes made. You have to make some decisions, and you're going to have to create this into, I'm hearing, make it what it used to be. Make it like it was, the way it used to be. When I hunger for your love constantly. So you were really attracted to this person, or you guys had a really close attraction and it started to fade. It's been starting to fade, but I see you rekindling that this month. That's great. And you'll receive the well-deserved reward from it. I think if you're in a relationship right now, or you were thinking about saving a relationship, it's worth saving for the most of you. If they're abusive and all these other things, this don't apply to you, but for the most of you, this applies. It's worth saving. If somebody's abusive and trying to kill you and then shot your cat and raped your dog, I'm not talking to you. That's not for you to save. But for the majority, it's fixable. It's kind of rocky, or it's going to get kind of rocky, but don't throw it away. It's very fixable, okay? And it'll be worth the reward. And finances, you're awaiting results. Okay. So in your finances, you were kind of sad. You were afraid that something that you wanted wasn't going to come to pass. But it is. You got the Three of Swords, the Star card, and the Six of Discs, which represents success on a mental plane. Not necessarily a physical one, but on a mental plane. You're going to have to let go of the guilt and the what ifs and deal with the what is right now in your finances. You're just awaiting results, and that's not necessarily a bad thing if you've already put in the work, but you're going to have to do more than wish for it. You're going to have to get up, get out, and get something. So if you're sitting waiting on results for something that you did 6 months ago and you haven't put forth any more effort in the past 6 months, you're going to be waiting for a while. Not to say it won't come, but it will come much faster if you were still putting forth that energy and that effort towards it. But I do see you being happy and getting wishes granted and getting some things you want. It is December, so gifts and things of that nature are coming. I hear Spirit saying be grateful for what you get, even if it's not exactly what you asked for. Success is in the way you perceive things. So if somebody gives you $10 when you need $1 million, don't scoff at their 10, because you never know, that might be the person to give you that $1 million in a year from now. But they won't, because of how you reacted to the 10. So put forth the effort. Be aware of your facial expressions. That was specifically probably to a few people, but be aware of your facial expressions and how people and the energy you give off towards people regarding your finances. It's not their fault. And don't blame people for decisions that you made. Okay, let's look at personal growth. Listen. Aries. Listen. Aw. Okay. So, you got the Queen of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Hierophant. So if you're looking at your Queen of Wands energy, looking at everything, this was a partner or a friend, possibly someone you've had a sexual relationship with that ended badly, and it's keeping them up at night. They're having thoughts about you. You're in their head or they're in yours. This could be you thinking about them. You saw them as godly, as something that you didn't want to let go of, or vice versa. They saw you as godly, as the Hierophant. You were the giver of peace and the giver of orgasms. The giver of peace, the giver of orgasms, the giver of... They also see you as stubborn and bullheaded. They might be throwing darts at a picture of you, but you need to listen. Some of them might have something to say. It doesn't mean take them back. It means listen. Look at yourself and see if you can learn from some of the mistakes you've made, because nobody's perfect. They might have been more wrong than you were, but nobody is perfect, and you're going to have to listen to someone outside yourself, to something outside yourself. If you pray, you need to pray and listen. People forget that part of prayer. They'll pray, but they don't listen to the answer or for the answer. They just pray and said, okay, I prayed, I'm done. The biggest portion of prayer is listening. How you gonna ask me a question? If you ask me for directions, how do I get to the store? And then you walk away before I tell you, you're probably not gonna make it to the store. Or it's gonna take you much longer than it would have if you'd have waited for the directions. If you come up to me and ask me, hey, can you loan me $5? And you leave before I give you the answer, how you gonna get the $5 if I was gonna say yeah? Because you gone, you left. So wait and listen for the answer. Don't talk so much. You're having a conversation with someone. Listen 80% and talk 20%. You'll learn something not only about them, but about yourself. Okay? So Aries, in love, this isn't something that you want to let go of right now. It's something, some portions of it are completed, but it's something that you can save. There's a lot of emotions tied to this. And if you do take them back, if you do fix it, there'll be a well-deserved reward at the end of it. A well-deserved reward. In finances, you're going to have to take responsibility for your actions. You'll get some gifts and some people will give you some things and you'll have a couple of your wishes fulfilled, but it won't be the magnitude that it could be if you don't step out on that ledge and stop lying to yourself about the amount of work that you put in. You're saying I gave 200% when you gave 50. I hate to be that, well, no, I don't. I am that reader that will tell you the ultimate truth, regardless of how you take it. You can get mad and you could choose not to watch the channel again, but I hope you got the message. I hope that's not what you do, but if that's what you choose, so be it. But I really do hope you got the message. Accept responsibility, off your ass and on your feet, and stop feeling sorry for whatever you did or did not do. Success wants you, but you have to not just want it back, you have to go get it. Okay? personal growth, you have to learn to listen. You have to learn to listen more than you talk. Someone wants to confide in you as if you were a priest. Allow them to, without judgment. Don't interrupt them, just let them talk to you. And learn something about you in the process. Okay? All right. Peace, love, and light, Aries. Have a wonderful December. If I don't talk to you again, I'm sure I will. Happy New Year. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Go watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Peace and love. The Good Witch.